Shout out to everybody. What is going on, bruh? Like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. I do want to say this. So I seen, first of all, let's not lose perspective. Bad news. Bit the cheese. Now, we off that. You know what I'm saying? I do want to say this. Shout out to everybody in Battle Royale. I see a couple things going on. Bad news told everything. Number 4. Pointed. 100% accuracy. I just want to start the blog out like that. Sat down with detectives. Ate the McDonald's. My bad. Everybody else being petty. Gotta be a little petty. Everybody going to jail up in here. I see it. Got everybody. They got the dude that's responsible for the Mo 3 situation, allegedly. You know? That's bad. That's bad. You know what I'm saying? A dude facing capital murder, so that's a bad situation in Texas. Ooh. Lord. What's his name? Yellow Beezy? Ooh. That ain't good, bruh. That ain't good. That is not good. Hopefully he got enough money to fight that case, but there's a lot of evidence against dude. The dude that was the hitter, you know, of Mo 3, pretty much right after it happened. Got big money, showing it, posting it, talking reckless. I don't know what's going to happen with that. You know what I'm saying? Brick baby, this is crazy. Now is not the time to be claiming gangs. Just letting people know out there. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now, I do want to say this. I'm seeing a couple things that's going on. Shout out to Drugz. You know what I mean? Drugz told everything. Shout out to Drugz. Drugz is like, Kels is trying to set me up. Wait a minute. Drugz out here telling everything, trying to stay safe, letting people know. Kels trying to set him up. What I mean? Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below about that. I don't know if that's true or not. You know what I'm saying? I would hope that Kels wouldn't do that. Shout out to her. But Drugz made sure the whole world knew. It's over. Drugz like, y'all not gonna get me. It's after me. Kels trying to set me up. Kels trying to set me up. They're like, what? That battle league, you know what's OSBL? That battle league, they trying to get me. Drugz ain't going out like that. Asamina's on a mission to find him, allegedly. He want everybody to know. We are in 2025. Everybody tells. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if you are a detective out there paying attention to battle rap, watch the lives. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And Brick Baby, you know you should have did an interview with Vlad. I don't know what you was thinking. Now look at you. You know what I'm saying? But Drugz is told everything. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. I have yet to see Kels say anything about this situation, about her working with Asamine to try to set Drugz up. You know what I mean? So we'll end up seeing as time goes on. Maybe Asamine will go live, or maybe he'll go into spaces. Asamine, right now you can go into space. If you want to get back into battle rap, go into space. Your name is buzzing. You know what I'm saying? Utilize that, market, promote, let people know what's going on. Shout out to you, Asamine. Drugz think you about that life. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. You know what I mean? Now, I do want to say, hey, if he tell it, he don't want to fight. That's all I could say. You know what I mean? Drugz put it all out there. Shout out to Drugz. Me and Drugz is cool. I ain't got no problem with you, Drugz. You know what I mean? We was kicking it. You know what I mean? At one point or another, I think it was a Calico versus Chess and all that. We all drinking Henny. Shout out to you. Ain't got no problem. Just saying, you put the information out there. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So shout out to Drugz. I'm want to say this real quick. I don't be inviting trouble all the time. I'm lying. I do sometimes. I don't be inviting trouble all the time like that. Everywhere, like, I sprinkle some trouble in there, right? But if I have a problem with somebody, I'm not going to be, I mean, I will kind of clown you a little bit. I'm still going to an event. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who it is, how you feel, what you think you're going to do. I'm going to an event, and I might walk right past you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get all of this, you know, like I got problems with people. I'm telling, like, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm a civilian. I'm not a thug life. I'm not a thug. I'm a civilian, but I got hands. And I'm huge. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really mind about certain things. You know what I mean? But I just don't understand, like, running and, like, you know what I mean? I don't get that. What is Ace gonna do? Like, just scrap, get it over with. Shout out to Drugz. Shout out to Ace. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some. That's it. You know what I mean? You scrap. That's it. Don't let nobody scare you. Get y'all scared to talk. Get y'all, like, say what you want. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's men out here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Now, I do want to say this, right? See a couple of things. Verb and Geechi Gotti is kind of getting bad, right? And I'm just going to read this. Because Verb went live going in on Geechi. Geechi's on Twitter going in on Verb in a subtle way, right? I don't even know if I can read this. Huh. Oh, man. I'm going to read this anyway. Y'all want me to read this? I don't know. Hit the likes. All right, so Geechi Gotti's been going in. All right. He said, I get it now. Him not wanting to fight is actually saving us all. Trust me, the news I just got explains it all. Nobody want to him and have his blood on him. None of that. This is my last tweet. Take care of your health, my guy. Your life is worth more than views. Right? And then Verb says, man, what you say? You hitting I got the A word? Okay. Now you playing. Bet. Y'all see he shot first. It's up now, right? And if you go to Geechi Gotti's page, now I'm not trying to get into none of this. She's kind of alluding to some things. Let me see. Geechi says, got a call from my folks out in St. Louis. They let me know the health issues he dealing with, and it's serious, like real serious. I see why you crashing out, yo, Verb. My bad. I didn't know you were dealing with that. Shake my head. I won't put your business out. Just know I'm praying for you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. A Verb is vehemently denying this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what it is. I don't know. Oh, man, this is crazy. Verb is kind of wild, and Verb is wilding too. He's bringing up the WAC 100 ADAP interview, all of that. This is just getting crazy. This is the thing, right? This ain't gonna lead to no battle. Geechi is wilding. Verb is wilding. It's not gonna lead to a battle. So I don't, you know, I could talk about it all day long, but they're not gonna battle. You know what I'm saying? The thing that I fear with all of this is the Chilla battle might get canceled. That's what I fear. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Chilla and them are working real hard to put on a good event, you know, and I don't want the battle to get canceled. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know, maybe Verb will show up. Maybe he, you know what I mean? It is what it is, but he did cancel the Sirius Jones battle before when the Hitman situation happened. So I don't want that happening. You know what I'm saying? I do want to see that battle. If I'm serious, if I'm Chilla Jones, I will be probably calling around and try to see what is going on to make sure this battle's still, because you don't want to be writing and then, like, you get canceled on. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. This is a heavy situation. They both going back and forth. And, you know, it could be Geechi like, all right, this is what you're going to do. This is how I'm going to act towards you. And, you know, they both got big fan bases, you know, and it's if one of them says something, they put out a claim, people going to run with it. They're going to talk about it, you know. So I don't know. Maybe Geechi trying to teach him a lesson. Maybe he is being real about it. I don't know. Maybe he'll do an interview about it. Somebody gonna do an interview about this. You know, I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. Shout out to both of them. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Now, EAZY the Block captain has announced his next battle. This is not the battle I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? But he's announced his next battle that's going to be going down on the trenches. I am rocking with this. What y'all think about this? So he's got Ace Amin has been in the news. Ace Amin versus Jay Moore. I'm not mad at that. I kind of want to see it. Thug Life. Danny Myers versus King. King, it's time for you to deal with one of the GOATs. Shout out to you. Riggs versus Jay Murder, and King was, I think they had him as Rookie of the Year last year. Shout out to King. Riggs versus Jay Murder, Dre Majesty versus Presidential Dubs, Rosenberg Raw versus True Foe, and then you got Coffee versus Bonnie Godiva. That may actually be a pretty decent battle. And then you got EAZY the Block Captain versus Swamp. This is going to be going down May 4th. They got plenty of time to prepare. You know, this is going to be going down in Philadelphia, PA. Shout out to Swamp. I'm not mad at this. They've been going back and forth for a while. What y'all think? You know what I'm saying? I think this could be a pretty good battle. EAZY, this is, you know, I think he knows Swamp can be dangerous. I think it's interesting because Swamp and Coffee battle, and Coffee won. You know, maybe he could use that as leverage. You know, and Swamp's gonna have a lot of angles that he can pull from in this battle. So I don't know, man. What y'all think? Y'all like this? Or no? I'm rocking with it. What y'all think? I don't know. Shout out to y'all. I'm rocking with it. I'm buying it. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be fire. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to EAZY Block Captain. Maybe we'll start getting some marketing around a battle. You know what I mean? That would be fire. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said he's not going to cancel. They're talking about Verb. He's not going to cancel the battle. We'll see, man. As time goes on, you know, this kid, I mean, Geechi said he ain't trying to mess up no event. He was thinking about going, you know, around the corner. Y'all handle y'all business, get it over with. You know what I mean? Scrap, get it over with. You know, go back to the battle, go back and battle, do y'all work, get y'all money, and leave. You know, hopefully they could just figure this out, because if they not gonna scrap, man, it ain't worth going back and forth, bro. Somebody said, hold on, I'm gonna read some of these. Somebody said EAZY been losing. This is a battle he could lose. Like, Swamp ain't no joke. Like, you know, but EAZY can be really good. You know what I mean? When he want to be. So we'll see. And I think he know he can't play around with Swamp. But it's like, yo, what is the angles that you could use versus Swamp is what I'm trying to, other than like him losing to female artists. That's it. That's an angle. But Swamp is like arguably top 3 last year. You know, so it's like, it's like, what can you really say about him? Other than like, yo, I got you on my league. You not as popular as me. You know, you could say stuff like that. Like, I took my career in my own hands. You know, you could say things like that. You know what I mean? I'm lit. But, I mean, I don't know. Swamp is not. Swamp ain't, he ain't no joke in that ring. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure y'all going to get a lot of entertainment. Spaces is going to be lit. You know, a lot's going to be talked about, but I got to go to work. I just wanted to talk to y'all and touch base with y'all real quick. So it is what it is. Shout out to everybody. I'm out. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Trenches has got a fire card. I'm not mad at it. Another thing he's doing, he's not recycling people. Like, he's not, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He don't have the regular Trenches on here. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really recycling people all like that. You know what I'm saying? He's using a couple artists here and there. But it ain't, you know what I mean? Muwap, I don't see Muwap on here. Shout out to Muwap, though. Muwap, I think he won his last battle. Shout out to him. I don't see Muwap on here. I don't see, you know what I'm saying? He ain't like just, he's trying to put together like decent cards. So I'm rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace. My verse. They gone. My verse. Shout out to you. Shooting my shot. My verse messaged me the other day. It was public. It wasn't about nothing. Seen that. Shout out to my verse. I'm lying. They still here. Seen that message. I seen my verse. I said, what? What's she saying? She's talking about rapping. And I'm like, no. This ain't what I want. My verses ain't what I want. What is you doing? This ain't the message. No, y'all ever, hold on, that ever happened to y'all? Wait a minute. That girl hit you up, eh? She the one. You get that message like, whoop. They talking about rap. Shout out to my verse. Y'all don't screen record this and send it to her or nothing like that. Don't be doing that. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? We following each other. She just followed me on Instagram. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to stunt. But I'm about to, my verse, I'm about to pick one of my Teslas to drive to work today. You know, maybe the Cybertruck. My verse! My girl been acting up, so it is what it is. I'm out. Come and rate, subscribe. Let me